Equation below, number 22 says y equals negative 2/5 x plus 4. We're going to start at the one without the x on it, so we're going to start at the 4, which means the y-intercept is 4, so we're going to go on the y-axis at 4. And then we know the slope is negative 2 over 5. The top number remember is our rise, the bottom number is our run. So from here we're going to go down 2 because that's a negative, and then we're going to run 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we are just going to connect those. And we now have a line. Okay, number 23, 5x minus 2y equals 20. I'll work at two different ways for this one. Most people are comfortable with, they like to write it 2 times, so we're going to be finding the intercepts. So to find the x-intercept, we will cross off the y. To find the y-intercept, we will cross off the x. So to find that x-intercept, we'll divide both sides by 5, and I'll get x equals 4. To get the y-intercept, we'll divide both sides by negative 2, and I'll get y equals negative 10. So that means the graph crosses the x-axis at 4, and it crosses the y-axis way down at negative 10. And then we can go ahead and connect them. Okay, if you worked it a different way, I am going to just work it that other way just in case you want to watch if you did it this way and wanted to see if you got it right. We could solve this for y, so I'd subtract 5x from both sides. So then I'd have negative 2y equals 20 minus 5x. I'll divide everything by negative 2. So I'll have y equals 20 divided by negative 2 is negative 10. A negative divided by negative is a positive, and we'll just keep the 5 halves as a fraction. So from here we would have started down at negative 10. We'd go up 5 over 2, which brings us right onto that line. Okay, number 24, graphing the line x equals 4. We know if the x-axis goes horizontal, then an x equals line is going to go vertical. So we'll go over to x equals 4 and draw ourselves a vertical line, remembering to put arrows on the ends. Okay, number 25 says to graph the linear inequality, and we have a less than sign, so we know that when we are done, we are going to have to shade. All right, so we'll just pretend like this says y equals negative 3x plus 4 for the time being. So we'll start at the value without the x on it, so that's our y-intercept, so we're going to go up to 4. And then my slope is negative 3, so I'm going to put a 1 under it, which means we're going to go down 3 and over 1. And then since there is no equal sign under the less than sign, we are going to make a dashed line because that would not be included in our solution. And then remember, we're going to test 0, 0. So I will put 0 in for the y and 0 in for the x. So I'm going to get 0 is less than. Negative 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. So is it true that 0 is less than 4? Yes, it is true. And so we will shade the side of the line that has the 0, 0 on it. So that's what my answer would look like. Number 26, determine whether the line graphed at right has a slope that is positive, negative, 0, or undefined, and explain your choice. I notice as we're going from the left of the graph to the right of the graph, the graph is going up or increasing, so we are going to have a positive slope. And when it says to explain your choice, I will say the line is going up as it travels from left to right.